Hello everybody and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the round of 12 opener here in our second season of the NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode as we try to lock ourselves into the round of 8 here today in Kansas, one of our worst racetracks. So we struggle here quite a bit as we do on it, about maybe half of the mile and a half tracks, and the other half we do pretty well. As we look at our stories of the race today, Kyle Larson on the pole. Once again, no surprise, that 5 car has been incredibly fast these last couple of weeks. JJ Yaley and Todd Gillen start at the back because Yaley changed new tires and Todd Gillen failed pre-race inspection, so those two Ford drivers will be at the back. We're bringing back Best Buy Machine once again here for playoff race number 4. We are the worst qualifying playoff driver all the way back here in 28th as we are green and underway in Kansas. Who's going to punch a ticket to the round of 8 today? We will see. As we are working here in 27th now on the outside of the 41 of Ryan Preece, trying to work our way up into contention. Find ourselves up in the mix here at Kansas, contending for victories. Hopefully here later today getting the win to get in the round of 8, but we're just honestly get the top 10 here because we just struggle here at Kansas. So now on the outside of Preece for 26, running this high side of the racetrack. It's one of the few tracks on the circuit, at least in this game, where you can really rip the top, and it will help you at least on the first couple laps of the restart here. So we're on the outside of Eric Jones, Josh Berry, Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric White through on the outside. What a move here on lap number 1 on the outside lane. We are somehow going to clear Cindric, slide into 22nd. Trying to hold off Josh Berry to the inside, closing into Zane Smith up ahead, who's running in 21st. Of course, Zane, the 71, just freshly eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. That's Chase Briscoe's right there. Here's our first playoff driver. We're encountering John Hunter Nemechek in the 42, running 21st, a Legacy Motor Club driver in his first ever playoff appearance. Struggling so far today. We get by him and Briscoe into the top 20 now in Kansas, and we start to reel in our Spire Alliance teammate there of Zane Smith, and that number 71 Workforce Chevrolet. Of course, your Kentucky winner from earlier this season. We'll go to the inside of Zane here, dive way down low to the inside. And we will clear Zane here for 19th down the front straightaway and set our sights on our actual teammate, the one of Ross Chastain for 18th, who's struggling today. Not where he needs to be running. We want him to be running good so we can both make the round of 8, but we easily pass Chastain for 18th. As a lot of playoff drivers struggling so far. Myself, Chastain, Nemechek now, a few laps later, we're 18th, trying to pass Ty Gibbs. Here's Martin Truex Jr. in 16th. A lot of guys not running that well, but William Byron is leading this race, by the way, trying to win his way to the round of 8 for the second consecutive season. As I get a huge push here from John Hunter Nemechek, sending us here into turn 3-4. We go to the inside of Truex, trying to make the pass. Nemechek giving us a big shot. We go wide, he goes 3 wide to the inside, and what a move. Nemechek, oh, contact. We get into Nemechek, he's sliding sideways, and around goes Nemechek. He will spin and crash into the outside wall hard behind us. Too much aggressive racing right there. Doesn't end well for him as we try to get back to Gibbs and Truex here to get these positions, and the caution will come out. Everyone will come down pit road. We'll get some repairs as well. We'll restart here in 21st, trying to get by Bowman, Bubba Wallace. They're still trying to hold off Ty Gibbs. They're trying to pinch us down here on the apron, so I take full advantage. 10 to go in stage 1 here. Let's get him 4 fresh tires. I think it's an opportunity to get some positions here late in the stage. Maybe try to steal a couple of points. You never know. Big push here coming from Ty Gibbs, the young driver of the 54 cars. We clear the 48 Bowman on the outside into 19th. Race down Kyle Busch up there, fighting Michael McDowell for 17th place right now. Busch is he made it through the first round pretty easily, but you know, is not the best run today running back here. But look at that. We got a huge run coming out of turn 4. The outside of Michael McDowell, Brad Keselowski, and the outside of Ryan Blaney. What a run here as we've already passed 2 more playoff drivers. Keselowski and Busch right there. So you go flying by him. Now the outside of Ryan Blaney bouncing off the wall. We hang out to go by the outside of AJ Allmendinger, who's having a really good run, at least for his standards. Top 15 here in Kansas. On the outside of Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott for 11th, making the outside lane work. We get squeezed, but we clear, giving Christopher Bell a big shot here going into 3-4. How about BJ McLeod up here in the top 10? How did that happen? He's playing some strategy. So is Harrison Burton. Larson gives us a big shot. 3-4. We got a massive run. 4 wide middle. We dive all the way to the bottom. What a move. Noah Gregson sideways. The 10's wrecking, but what a move as we charge all the way up into 4th. They're looking for 3rd now on Harrison Burton. How about that for a restart? We went 4 wide middle to 3 wide bottom in like 2 seconds and gained like 8 spots. So now we've dropped back to 5th a couple laps later. Tyler Reddick back out front as Larson Elliott. We're throwing a slow.
Trying to take the lead away.
Kyle Larson right there does not quite work, and he will clear us. Now we slam doors of the 9. It's Chase Elliott right there for 7th here, battling for position, but he will clear us, and for 6th rather. He'll clear us for 6th. We'll drop down to 7th. Few laps there. Now we're trying to hold Michael McDowell. As over this long run, we don't have the speed or the grip in the tires. We just start losing positions left and right, as you can see. Right here, we're just getting eaten up by the pack. There's McDowell. We're block on Keselowski. Try to get a push here on the bottom side of the racetrack, but it is not working. We are struggling here in Kansas, trying to get some pace. We send it in on William Byron right there, pin him up the racetrack, almost into the wall. We get down into Keselowski, 3 wide squeeze. Coming out of turn 4, we all get it sorted out. 3 wide the line, got a big push from the 48 here, Bowman. And now you get squeezed by Keselowski, so Bowman goes low, which completely compromises our entry to turn 1. Do we pound the fence right there? Trying to hold on to stage points, does not work. Costly mistake, we're down at 13. Now we stroll a very late block on Ty Gibbs, shove him up into the fence, he saves it. Now we got Kyle Busch gonna give us a bit of a shove here in the 3 and 4. At this point I'm starting to hang on to any positions I possibly can. It's been a struggle bus here, this long run to end the stage. We slide up into Ty Gibbs, and bouncing off the wall hard, he goes, we go spinning down low, we save it, and the stage will come to an end. Just a rough end of the stage there for us, not the way we wanted it to go. Reddick, your stage 1 winner. Bell, Hamlin, Elliott get good points, as does Byron getting stage points. We get 0 in the opening stage. Back underway in stage 2 on the restart. We're here in 15th. Once again, ripping the top. Trying to make a move here to get back in contention on the outside of Shane Van Gisbergen for 14th place. We go by him here on the outside, take that position, make it happen. Try to go by Ryan Blaney with 16 to go in stage 2 as well. To get back in the top 15. So that's our Trackhouse teammate having a good run for him on an oval. Top 15 in the Cup race is very impressive. So we go on the outside of Blaney, chasing down Byron and Jones. But Blaney throws a block on us very late on the through. So we just shove him off into 3 and 4 here. Both of us wanted that real estate on the outside lane. We managed to force him to check up. We get take advantage of that. Shoot by him on the outside. Get to the outside of Keselowski and Jones as well. 3 wide top. We make that move work as well. Beautiful move here at Kansas. Up into 11th now. Trying to get by the Hendrick trio here of Bowman, Byron, and Larson. We're battling the whole Hendrick brigade over here to try to break through into the top 10. They're blockading us in. But now we're going to try to go behind Kyle Larson. Big shove here. Keeping the outside of Larson. We clear the 48 for 10th. Now working the outside of Byron for 9th here. So temporarily take that position. We go to his outside. Byron still holding strong down low. We now cross over Larson back to the inside. We're going to be 3 wide low. Byron clears, and now we're going to get a run, shoot to the inside of William Byron, Joey Logano. Nice easy pass. 3 wide for 7th now. Having a really good restart here for us here. 14 to go in stage 2. We're always so good on the first couple laps of the restart, and then we just start falling off as we slide up into Joey Logano, trying to get it up, but he can't quite do it. He will clear, and Byron will scooch by as well. And now Larson gets by us a few laps there for 9th. Now we will take him 3 wide. Joey Logano, we go completely sideways. We save it. I did not expect to get that loose when I did that. Eric Jones hits on the apron, so we just slam him up the apron, slam somebody into the fence. This got absolutely destroyed. I think that was Ryan Blaney. He's wrecking behind us as the 48 moves into 9th, and the caution will come out. We'll have another restart here at Kansas. So now we restart here all the way back in 35th as we once again take 4 fresh tires and fuel, trying to play some strategies. I think that's really the only way we can really truly improve our track position and get well inside the top 10. It's a huge second on the bottom lane. We take a 4 wide to the inside. Aggressive move right there. It works for us. Going by Chandler Smith and Harrison Burton. Now we're going to go 3 wide middle between Gilliland and Priest here to try to scoot into 27th as we continue to move our way forward to this back half of the field. Tyler Reddick has been in control of this race, pretty much dominating so far. We squeezed Priest in the fence, including ourselves, trying to clear him. Definitely not the smartest thing we've done this season, but certainly not the dumbest, as we've seen at Road America. Then we go to the inside. Stenhouse, clear him, dive way low in the apron here to get by the 2 of Austin Cindric. A break that side draft, not clear when we come back on the racetrack. We're going to be making some contact, but we do end up taking the position and moving to the top 25. As now we try to go to the inside of Ryan Blaney for 24th. Bit of a struggle bus trying to pass him here. But we're working at it, trying to get around him here on the inside. Not quite. He fends off well on that high lane of the racetrack. So now we fight back on the inside of him and Corey LaJoy to get up into 23rd. 3 wide. LaJoy easily gets past. Blaney helps us actually make the corner by getting into us right there, so we clear him. A few laps later, now we're going after Ty Gibbs for 22nd, and our teammate Ross Chastain struggling today, unfortunately, for 21st. So both Trackhouse cars really just do not have the pace here today in Kansas. We're struggling now. We're getting pinched up. I'm saying, no, I'm not going to wreck Ross Chastain. No matter how much Ty Gibbs wants me to, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep my teammate in this race. I'm a team player for the Trackhouse Racing team, and that's where my allegiance lies, to no other operations but Trackhouse. We go to the outside 54 of Ty Gibbs, trying to get this top 20, which we need to get another position up ahead of him here, but we're racing hard here. He's been a rival for a long time. We're still getting after it here in Kansas, but we're trying to make this work. We go outside lane, trying to pass, and we clear Ty Gibbs. I get to 4 of Josh Berry. Dive to the inside of Berry here for position. Dive to the inside of Chris Buescher as well. Passed by both of them easily. Now go to the inside of Buescher and Bubba Wallace. That gets us into position number 18. Only 18. We're struggling. And now there's a late blocking Chris Buescher. He's going sideways once, twice, 3 times, and around goes Chris Buescher. He will go spinning behind us into the outside wall. And former playoff driver Chris Buescher spins out. Damage in the outside wall. Unfortunate for him to go to the inside of the 5 of Kyle Larson for 17th. Again, very loose right there because we sent it in way too deep in that corner. But we get side draft here to try to move into 17th. No luck right there. And now we're trying to still get around him here. Just struggling really on pace and grip over this long run. We just don't have the car that we did. As Kyle Busch, by the way, is now leading this race. Busch trying to get his first win in each of the last 2 seasons. He's on a 2-season winless streak. Trying to bring it home here in Kansas to lock himself into the round of 8. He made the round of 8 on points last year, but then was quietly eliminated. As now he raced 3 wide with Blaney and Josh Berry. Berry squeezes the outside wall. I'm not lifting, so this time I send Josh Berry. He's around. He's wrecking. There goes Josh Berry hitting other cars behind us. I think that's Ty Gibbs going head on to the outside wall. They're wrecking big behind us. I'll bring out a caution at the worst possible time for us as we had more fuel and everyone else was pitting. 1 lap later, we could have got stage points, but because of our stupidness, we made the caution too early, and we get 0 stage points. Kyle Busch wins stage 2. Now here we are in stage 3 on the restart. We're working on trying to get by Daniel Hemrick and SVG here into 3 and 4. Going once again, ripping the outside lane, which is where we'd like to be on these restarts. It's been very good. We think about going to the high side Eric Jones, think better of it, give him a shove here through 3 and 4 and down the front straight away. As there wasn't really room there, he would have squeezed us in the wall anyway because he's a rival, so I decided to play it safe there. Shove him off the corner, battling Hemrick for 12th here, trying to get back into this top 10. We've been hanging around the top 10 to top 20 area all day long, basically, between 10th and 20th. And we're trying to finally break through. So you squeeze Daniel Hemrick out of room, so he's a rival. I was done with his crap that he was giving me, so I just moved him out of the way there. Here comes AJ Allmendinger having a really good run today here in Kansas. Staying in the mix, I'll go the inside of Alex Bowman out of turn 4. Great run right there. Now go the inside of Eric Jones for 10th. Again, the top 10. We will take that position. Now go after our Alliance teammate Zane Smith, having a really impressive run today here in Kansas, running 9th. He's been strong on the 1.5 miles so far this season. So a very strong season and still a successful season for that Spire team. Even though they were eliminated in the last round of the playoffs, they still won a race, which Spire hasn't done since 2019 up until Zane did it at Kentucky this year. So very impressive from him. And now we go by the inside of Eric Jones to get back around him and try to clear him here, which we will with the help of Zane Smith, who will now side draft for 10th. This is 48 of Bowman. Took advantage, moved into 9th, got around us. Kyle Busch still leading this race with 23 laps to go. As you continue to try to work this inside of Zane Smith, but no luck so far. He's been great at holding this. Now we finally clear Zane for 10th. A few laps there, Eric Jones got back around us. We get push from Allmendinger. Dive way to the inside of Eric Jones. Just throwing a slide job up into Keselowski. Contact. We squeeze him up out of room. Into the fence he goes, and Jones once again crosses back over the inside. We can't get rid of this 43 car. He's like a peasant. Oh, there he goes sideways, and I slam into us. We slammed the brakes right there because I thought he was going to overcorrect and wreck right in front of us. So I slammed the brakes, and it ended up being the wrong decision, as he ended up hitting us and saving it, and it cost us dearly. Now Zane Smith says, here comes Keselowski and Allmendinger going right back by. 2 more championship contenders, and now we're really struggling here. 16 to go in this race. We've now dropped all the way down to 15th. Trying to get back by Blaney, who blows an engine right in front of us. There goes the 12. The engine has expired right in front of me. Caution is out. Blaney is done. So restart here in 13th, late in the race, trying to make a move. Everyone comes in for 4 tires and fuel. I'm just trying what I can here to get to positions. We're battling the inside of Brad Keselowski and the number 6 Necklace Ford Mustang for 12th. Now the colleague cars have a very good day. Allmendinger and Hemrick both inside the top. Then we get a shove from Zane Smith, so we just send it all the way on that inside lane under the 48 of Bowman and 16 of Allmendinger. We clear them both for 9th. Now go after Michael McDowell, shoot low on him. Move into 8th place down this front straightaway. Reddick is back here. Eric Jones. Reddick has fallen. We're up in the lead now. 45 Toyota is now Denny Hamlin at the point here at Kansas, leading the way. We've got someone on the inside of him here as we clear McDowell for 8th. Give Eric Jones a shot. Try to go to the inside of Reddick. Reddick clears, and we get crossed over by Michael McDowell. And now we're getting squeezed here for 8th, and there basically goes our shot of getting a top 5 at this point. Now we're just going to try to survive and make it to the end of this race, of course, and get it to the finish line here. You salvage whatever finish we can, hopefully a top 10, but that's unlikely. Maybe a top 15 if we're lucky. 11 laps to go. Connie there with Michael McDowell. Here comes AJ Allmendinger. We can't even block that. Allmendinger goes right to the inside of us, completely messes up our line in the corner. We go wide, and here comes the 16. He drives over. Now we're trying to block Brad Keselowski for 10th here. A few laps later, some counting being made. Chase Elliott, by the way, now leading this race. Going inside. Keselowski really squeezing him. We clear him out of 2. He gives us a bump and crosses us over. And now Keselowski trying to take 10th place back. And we're trying to fight him off with everything we got, because we know each point matters here in these playoffs. Now Keselowski's going to go sideways into 3 and 4. Sideways in front of us, almost completely around. He saves it on the apron. What a save by Brad Keselowski. Now down to street. We're trying to block Bowman for 10th. He's into us. We're going sideways up the track. As they go, we hit the wall, slide down the track, slam the 48. We're slamming Larson into the wall hard. Hard impact for Kyle Larson. We recover in 13th, but big mistake costing us crucial positions. Kyle Busch now in the lead. Just 3 laps to go. We throw a block on SVG. Here comes Keselowski to the inside with Chastain. He wiggles. He says, here comes Chastain and Reddick. Sorry, not Reddick, and Gibbs trying to get by. Chastain have a nice recovery drive to get up here in 12th, but we are just fighting for our life to hold on to whatever positions we can here in the final 3 laps of this race. We don't have the pace. We don't have what we need. Keselowski going to send us deep here into 3 and 4. We give it everything we have. Slide job Chastain. Just throw it in there as deep as we can. Doesn't work. We're squeezing in the wall. Here comes Keselowski to the inside. There's going to be some contact. Keselowski goes sideways, spinning in front of the pack. Gets hit by Bubba Wallace. Up and over. Keselowski upside down, barrel rolling through the front straightaway here at Kansas, end over end. Finally comes to rest on all 4 wheels, but goes for a wild flip, brings out the caution, and we have overtime. And the thing is, multiple strategies being played. Some guys like Chase Elliott and them stay out. A lot of guys, almost everyone else pitted, but we took only right side tires. Most people just took fuel only. So us on right side tires was not the right call, and I realized that as soon as we came out to the caution period to the restart. And a costly mistake put us all the way down to 20th now. At this point, we're just trying to hang on to positions. But it's looking like a disappointing end to this race. Elliott in the lead, trying to bring home the win, get redemption for Bristol. Of course, we're trying now. Chase Elliott's coming down pit road. Oh my God, the leader is pitting. Coming to the white flag. Chase Elliott's out of gas. And now Kyle Busch and AJ Allmendinger are battling for the win in Kansas. White flag in the air. Final laps are Cut-1 Bank. We're just trying to hang on to 19th here. We got pressure from Nemechek from behind. But how about this? AJ Allmendinger in the lead, trying to steal a win in a spot in the round of 8 here at Kansas. We almost wreck off of Carson Hocevar, being too aggressive, being too desperate. 2 or 3 for the final time. Will it be Allmendinger on the inside lane, or will someone else come through and steal the win away from him? Oh wait, hold on, there's a car to the inside of him. That's up there where Sam Doors. Tyler Reddick makes the pass, and Tyler Reddick will win here in Kansas with a last lap pass on AJ Allmendinger. We will come home in very disappointing 20th place finish. Not what we were looking for today, but what we got stuck with. And then Tyler Reddick is the winner. He clinches a spot in the round of 8 with a big win here in Kansas. AJ Allmendinger, an incredible second place run. Going to put him very good above the cut line, I assume, heading into Talladega. Denny Hamlin 3rd, Kyle Busch 4th. Good runs to those playoff drivers, as well as Christopher Bell in 6th. And shout out to Daniel Hemrick, Zane Smith, Eric Jones getting top 10 finishes today. So 5 playoff drivers in the top 10. Reddick, Allmendinger, Hamlin, Busch 1, 2, 3, 4. Bell in 6th. And then we have down in 16th our teammate Chastain. Nemechek 19th, myself in 20th. Tough day for the Trackhouse Racing group today. Not the way we wanted it to go. Some bad strategy calls late. Then Keselowski all the way down in 26th after barrel rolling to cause overtime. Truex 27th. And then Chase Elliott 35th after running out of gas. And then Kyle Larson 38th. He was not a playoff driver. But William Byron, DNFs in last place. Costly mistake for Byron. Going to set him back in the playoff grid substantially. As the only updated playoff grid, of course, Tyler Reddick advances to the win. We are comfortably above with an 80-point gap as all the playoff points we've accumulated. Denny Hamlin looking good at plus 36. Then Bell plus 19, Busch plus 15, Allmendinger plus 10, Truex plus 5, and then Chastain and Elliott tied at the bubble because of Chase Elliott's blunder. Then Keselowski out by 2, Nemechek out by 7, and Byron out by 13. So until next episode at Talladega for the second race of round of 12, I hope you all have a good one.